Hello, my Hobby to Hustle Hub fans. I hope you're doing well. Today, we're not doing loan signings. We're not doing any vendor events, but we are preparing for a vendor event. One of my hobbies is making jewelry. So this past weekend, I made a bunch of these cuff bracelets. Cut some of that thread off there. And I'm going to show you how I made them. I made some pretty ones. See, this one is like kind of a patchwork. Got some denim. I made this one with a clasp, a lobster clasp. Sorry, that's my other phone, y'all. I made some pretty bracelets here. Denim, I put some pearls on it and put a little bit of silver paint. So I did that. Another patchwork. So I'm going to show you how I made these. It's real simple. The cuff is made out of cardboard and fabric. So I've got my piece of cardboard here. Got plenty of cardboard thanks to Amazon. I'm going to go ahead and measure out 9.5 inches because that is the widest part of my hand from here to here. And how do I know that? Because I measured it with a piece of fabric. Go ahead and cut this out. Don't mind my messy table. This is my craft table. I use this table when I want to make jewelry in the living room and watch TV at the same time. Otherwise, I'm usually crafting in the kitchen. So, take the cardboard. I go ahead and kind of squish it and I start to shape it into a round. You can also kind of turn it around on a bottle. See, like this bottle of glue is perfect. Kind of give you your round shape. Alright, so we've got that. And then I'm going to take this piece of fabric here. I'm going to go ahead and cut my strips. Really simple. It's my fabric scissors. Here. Cut my strips out. I don't do any particular length or width. I just kind of eyeball it. About an inch, inch and a half. As much as you want. It's entirely up to you. It's your bracelet. You make it as thick or as thin as you want. Because these strips are just going to go around and wrap around the cardboard. I'm going to have to make some earrings with this fabric too. It's going to be pretty. Red is my favorite color. So, see, I've got 2 long strips here. See that? So, that should be enough. Okay, so then I'm going to go back to my cardboard. I use tacky glue, Aleene's original tacky glue. I got that from Amazon. I don't put a lot in there because it does dry fast. So I like to put some on the outer edge too, so the fabric will catch on to it really fast. It dries fast again. The fabric holds on to it really well. Gotta work fast because the glue does dry fast. And then put some here too. Probably gonna have to put some there in a little bit. Alright. Kind of butterfingers here. Sorry about that. Trying to work fast here. So take my first strip. And I'm going to overlap it. I'm going to overlap it. See, it starts to stick really, really well. But it's still pliable, so you can still use it. Actually, I don't want to overlap. Because I got to overlap it when I come to the end anyway. So, overlap. And then you just go ahead and start twisting it. Make sure you stretch it so there's no gaps. This glue dries clear. So even if you get some on the other side, it's still going to dry clear. If it bothers you enough, just do what you can to make sure you don't get any glue on it, on the outside. This is starting to dry, so I'm going to go ahead and put a little bit more glue. Oh, again, butterfingers. Trying to work fast. If you guys have a better way of doing this, let me know in the comments. I'm open to suggestions. Tacky glue does get a little messy. It gets a lot messy, but it's easy to clean off. Okay, so we're at the end here, see? So what we're going to do is we're going to join the ends. Kind of overlap a little bit. Now, before we overlap, I'm going to take some of this E7000 glue. I usually use this for gems and pearls and stuff, but I also like to use it because this bond is amazing, even on fabric. It takes a little bit longer to dry, a little bit longer to cure. Just put a few drops, but you know the hold is going to stay. Put this back on here so it doesn't dry up in the tip and then I can't use it anymore. Okay, so I'm going to overlap a little bit there and then put some more glue on the inside. Again, this glue does get a little messy. Can you see? Can you see that? And then stretch it. Try to make sure that the ends don't come apart. The ends, the two ends where the joint is doesn't come apart. Stretch it. Wrap it around a couple times. A little bit more glue so I know that that last piece is going to hold. Trim that right about there. And there you go. Add a little. I think I got some more glue on here I can tack that down with. And there you go. And there's your cuff. I like to let these stay out and dry for a day or so. I'll come back with a damp washcloth and get some of these pieces of dry glue off. And there it is. There you have it. And there you go. Ankara Fabric cuff. Pretty simple. So my granddaughter, she put these gems on here. I thought that was pretty cool. And then she did a denim one yesterday. This one she did a little. She took a silver paint marker and she did some silver paint on there. And then she took a chain, the one she did yesterday. This one she did the silver paint, but the one she made for herself. Let me trim that. She actually took a silver chain and wrapped around it. And I was thinking about doing the same thing on a few of these, probably adding some charms or some beads. I'm going to be experimenting. So the event I'm doing the end of the month is the Nashville Black Market. It's going to be Nashville, Tennessee, February 28th and March 1st. I'm excited. It's my first time doing their event. But see, I think that'll be cute. I'll just have to figure out how to fasten it. I'll probably fasten it to the jump ring. So I'm going to be experimenting. So thanks for watching. I appreciate your time. And check us out next time for the next Hobby to Hustle Hub craft adventure. It could be that. I could be taking you with me on a loan signing, or on my way to a loan signing could let you watch me prepare for a DNA test or a drug test. We'll see next time. Until then, I'm out.